from
called?
Windows. Yeah, no, well, that's way the fuck zoomed in for me. Is there a setting on Discord for this?
Or
The stream, because for me it's zoomed. It's been zoomed in for like the last couple of
When was
days.
the
That's a
last
point.
time
It's
you
stupidly
updated
zoomed in.
Discord?
I just checked those updates.
zoomed in?
I mean, never. Yeah, like zoomed in. Like this is no joke. You can't zoom out.
You
I'll show
haven't
you.
been getting into too much naughty stuff online, right?
No, this phone is probably the Oppo phone.
So your
Grinch,
DS
what I
main?
see.
Yes.
All right, let's take a look at your tech, please.
This is max infantry and air.
Wait, go back to your basic again.
Basic is all maxed air and infantry. Walker isn't.
Okay, I could have swore I saw something that on the airship that wasn't exactly maxed.
Well, training speed isn't.
Training speed.
I don't have T8.
Yeah, you don't need to.
And then talents I have all the way to boy. Everything's just level 1 now.
That's fine. Can you show your?
Let's check out your gear.
Yeah, gear.
That's all. That's all I got.
And I'm guessing you're running T10, T10. I mean T9 infantry or T10.
Just T10. Yeah.
80 million, he better have 210.
Well, it's old tech because Poi jumped me. Getting that skyrocketed my power.
Do you have 22 forge or blueprints?
I do not have 22 forge, and I don't think I really have any. Nothing complete. No.
Do you have any medals
I was gonna say
to
what's
get
your
the
medals like?
blueprints?
I have 34K.
Better than none.
Okay.
I mean, you've got a decent. You've got 2 roses, which are quite nice.
Can you show like the gem setups for your gear? Like go to your commander section and just hit the I. Yeah.
I don't have any extra slots. They're all just 10 slots. Like 10 total pieces. So it's just 2
Okay, no extras. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I remember one of your questions being, should you have should you switch the soul cutters for the wild roses? Remember that being one. Okay. Harris, do you want to help me out with that one? Since you're the airship guru, sir.
Give me a second. I'll just clean the shit up. Pull it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
To be fair, I mean, like, you've got 2 roses at 40 now already, and roses. I'm guessing that roses took you a while to get. Might be worth just keeping them like that, but maybe it's so tempted to say try and do like a SWE build with it rather than, but it means that you won't get full pen for a while.
He won't even have 30 gear because his quantum module isn't leveled up.
Oh yeah,
I don't even
He's-
have full pen right now. I'm at like 96.
yeah. Because if you put like the assault pants on, and then
Mm-hmm.
you've got like a decent amount. Like I run a very similar build on my really small arc, and it still catches like a lot of people out. But obviously, it depends who you're gearing up to go against. And you've only got tier 10, so that's where I'm
Yeah.
wondering if
I need to
if
fix
you're
the
gonna
stream
do
share.
it, either someone's gonna tier suppress you with tier 12, and then you're almost useless anyway, or you can try as like a SWE penish build and
Yeah, and switch
survive
into
because of the SWE.
Ira. Yeah.
Like I really like the soul cutters anyway because they just provide more attack, but obviously that means that you'll only be attack and you won't have any utility.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, do you have assaults?
Yeah, I have a level 30 pair.
Nope, that did not fix it.
It's gotta be your phone.
If it's minimized, I can see it fine. If it's full screen, I can't see shit.
So odd. Is there
I do
anything?
have a few bots, but
Nothing
not.
good. Nah, you don't have really anything to push anything right now. You're actually right now have a decent. You're in a decent position right now. I personally, I don't know. I don't like the option of the soul cutters myself, but with DS, you're going to want to boost attack, and you're going to be running a T10 DS, infantry DS, so that's a lot of attack you're going to be wanting to put in there. There wouldn't be a problem to make that switch, but at the same time, you already got the roses at 40. You know what I'm saying? They're still gonna hit hard and everything but the problem is you don't have any ignore DR or anything like that unless you've got your talents. Well, your talents aren't all the way up there yet, so
I do have
you
a
know.
bunch more warm crystal though to push it. Did I pass it?
Yeah, it's gonna be up.
I am missing
Just
it.
go there and click on an upgrade.
I still have 14.7k, so
That's enough to get to 3rd tier, which will help.
I mean, with tier 10 anyway, I don't think you can open more than 2 slots or something like that. Anyway,
I think you can have 3.
is it free?
Yeah.
you can do
It's
3.
free. Okay.
I've got 3 on mine.
All right.
I guess it just depends what you're going to be a one-slotting. I'm guessing.
Yeah, I can't even fill one slot yet with T10 because I just got them.
No, did you? Yeah. I mean, with your leadership, you want probably about another 1,000 more just to get.
Yeah, I think I can hold about 1,800. I think.
So you're not in the wrong direction and everything like that. I do like the idea of possibly having that sweep pin set, but at the same time, the sweep in set is useful once you start getting into like the C11 and freestyle and all that good stuff. It's a really useful piece. You could have it on different pieces. I mean, so you work on that in the background. But for now, what you're going to be running, I mean, you're running the right setup. I mean, like I said, if you did add a soul cutter, I mean, you're wasting wild roads. You know what I'm saying? And that's not
Yeah.
what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I would much rather have the wild roses because they can be interchanged into a sweep pin set. You know what I'm saying? Which could actually take care of you in a lot better situational based purposes. Because it's
Yeah.
just with what you had. I'm not going to tell you to eat anything today because with what you have, what you have on your arc, you need what you got. You know what I'm saying? Like there's
Yeah.
no cutting it close on that. So you don't have a lot of bots to work. I mean, the bots to push up, and you don't have a lot of what's called to push, but you are running the right direction for that. As far as the soul cutters, like I said, I personally wouldn't necessarily want to keep them. That's just me. Um, I wouldn't make a switch on them because, like I said, your roses are already at 40, so I definitely wouldn't make a switch on them. I wouldn't waste any more any bots in them because eventually you'll probably end up eating those anyway. Especially if you like, what's your end game goal?
I don't probably infantry is probably the way I'm
Infantry.
gonna keep going. Yeah.
So if you're going to infantry and everything like that, I mean, you're gonna.
Yeah.
I mean, as you stand at the moment, you've probably got the best setup for your level and for what you've got. Obviously, when you get to tier 11, you'll change probably all of it. Maybe not the gear, but you'll definitely change your direction.
Yeah, I do have King and Ira being leveled up to maybe switch to them once I get T11.
Yeah, but DS is
So-
probably like a good shot to stick with.
I'd say
Like,
do a king. I'd say do a sweeping king. With your level of play at this moment. Because
the problem is he's only got tier tier 10 inf, don't he? So
Yeah, but remember
but
that sweep pen, you're getting the penetration, and with T10 infantry, you won't get the defensive buffs, but you still get the double damage for all of Walker and Air. So you are getting a bonus from Sui. It's not nothing.
oh yeah, I like the Sui build. The Sui pen build. The only issue is it's much harder to get the
The gear
100%.
for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the 100% pen is much harder to get when you go.
when you go to
Sweep.
sweeping route, yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, yep.
That's the only downside to it. But you do get like that benefit of if you're going against walkers and they don't. Well, what is it? Not walkers. If you go against air with
no,
tier 10,
it's Walker
infantry.
and Air. All
I
Walker
do
and Air.
have
Oh no, I mean like if you were going to go against like a pure tier 12 walker.
I do
Air, tier 12 air. That's what you're going to be able to sway with the T10 infantry.
I do have like
You can
links
sway
and these gems that can get pen too.
But then you'd need another gem really. You need one of those.
Yeah.
You don't have
Because I
the
assume just to sweep pen you need Virgo too.
you don't need it.
If you go against somebody and they're not running RWE and they're not awakened RWE, you're gonna be fine. If they've got that awakened, your squeeze kind of negated anyway, regardless of that extra 30
Yeah.
that you get from the gems.
I think the full Virgo mainly helps when you're running against when you could sway them, but they're running like slots of terror space somewhere in their march, because then it just lets you be able to go first before they go, and it lets you get in a little bit more hits in before the terror space gets to you. But yeah, sweep pen's mostly it's mainly for like the stats. For sweep pen, it's like mainly the individual stats and the bonuses rather than like the full set skills. Like 2 Virgo for the Sui. I run 2 Gemini for attack. I don't have a lot of full stats. I just have like on my sweep pen, I just have like I have Canes, Andromeda, and then full Virgo. But I've got a lot of slots for mine. But then the rest of it is just I have a lot of resistance weakened gems and then a lot of attack gems. And then pen gems too if you need full pen.
Yeah, with only two with only just the normal gems.
Yeah.
Probably what you've got is probably the best you can give for now.
Yeah, I
Not bad
need to
though.
get more
I mean,
spots.
3 more, well, 8 more Nantos, level 45 bots, and you'll get there. But
Well, I have 240 bots, but that only goes so far.
I'd save them for when you want to push something to get the extra nanos. Well, that's how I do it. I keep 5, and then when I'm ready to start upgrading, I do it that way.
You make a 40, then you recycle.
Well, I'm pushing 50s now, but when I
So
was
you
at
push
that
to a
point,
45
it
and then
was
recycle.
yeah. But
Yeah.
obviously, when I was at that point at the time, it was just wait till I got 5 and then pushed, recycled, and
Yeah, for
but
his
it was
case, it'd
getting
be
those
45s.
it was getting those 35 gear stuff that was the hard stuff. And it still is.
With a 30 to 35.
A
Yeah,
lot
those
slower.
ones are hard.
Yeah.
I don't like. Yeah, I don't
For
like grinding those
you,
ones either.
I wouldn't upgrade the chest or pants anymore. You don't need to go past 35 and 30.
Gotcha.
Yeah, if you want, I would suggest for you to go sweep pen. You've already got 30 pants. You can swap those. You'd want to get your, what are those, batons? Is that what they are?
They're cutters.
Yeah. Because you're not going to want to be DS
It
forever.
might be worth keeping one of them, maybe.
What's he going to use it
But
for?
then you just I know that we're gonna use it for. If you want to focus, I guess if you want to focus on your main,
I mean,
you
honestly,
could probably keep them until you get some more bots, and then when you're in a situation where you can push something really high up, then scrap them. You don't have to do it straight away.
yeah, I mean, you're in a good spot. You have DS, so that'll carry you for a while. I would say keep those, build them up, and scrap them and get your quantum module as high as you can.
Gotcha.
Because you've
Have you got quantum module?
yeah,
I do.
It's not leveled, but
Okay.
he's already got the chest. You don't need to
Yeah, you
level
got
that up.
the prerequisites. Yeah.
He's got the 30 assault. He doesn't need to level that up. The wild roses are fine. I wouldn't scrap the
I'd say
devil's.
even the devil's touch, it might be worth just waiting until you get to 45.
Yeah, I wouldn't scrap that yet. I would wait until you can get the quantum module.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
but I would
I'd
use
definitely leave it for now.
Yeah, but I would use those two weapons as scrap pieces, being as though they're already 30s, and you won't use them.
Gotcha.
And then when you progress to T11, you'll have either King or Ira. I wouldn't try to use both. I would just focus on one and upgrade those
Gotcha.
skills.
Yeah, like Never said, King might be a much better alternative focus on rather than Ira.
Yeah, you got
Then
what?
I have King S, and I have no medals for Ira.
Yes, I would just honestly. How much lead do you have on Ira?
Just 4K.
Okay, I would just stop with Ira and just focus on King. Don't waste
That's enough for
resources.
utility, Com. That's enough for utility. 4K. You can kill some sister wolves with that, because that's what she's good at doing.
The only comms I got is lead on DS, and then Hancock's to 10, and Vega's at that because he's my my TS comm.
Yeah, that leadership
You've
is fine
got
too.
Yeah, you've got a while to go on Vega right now, because that's not enough to tier suppress.
Yeah, I know. I'm just getting it in the background. That's what he's going to be,
Yeah.
though.
No, that works.
And then that's his gear. Then both these are like 59%, I think.
See the
Well, you're
I
gonna
finally,
hate it when we tell you to scrap them later on.
I know. I finally got good ones after I
It's
stopped
okay.
using them.
We've all been through that pain.
You don't have to. I mean, you don't have to say, but like, do you spend on the game?
Um, only on good deals.
So you are a light spender.
Like yeah, I have not spent in a long time. Besides, when that worm crystal came, I got that because that was a steal.
Yeah. So my advice.
Well, as you can tell, I got the pay to win skin on DS. So
Yeah. So I mean, so these guys are really knowledgeable about like endgame. I'll just give you my advice, and then they can give you theirs. Being as though you have a DS, I would use all the other gear as scrap gear. Honestly, I would stop. I would get absolute suppression, but I would not worry about upgrading Vega's gear. I would not upgrade.
I didn't
Honestly, I would just use. I would put everything into Dragon Slayer and sweep end gear, if it was me. If I was in your situation, because what a lot of light spenders make a mistake with is they try to spread themselves out too thin, and one really strong commander is 10 times better than 5 mediocre ones.
Gotcha.
I mean, that's from what I've seen since I've been playing. That's what I would do. But yeah, I would get other people's advice as well.
Well, it's true. I guess. Are you going to be using the other ones to fight primarily, or is it going to be your main commander that you're fighting with?
What?
Is DS the one you fight with mostly? I don't.
Yeah,
Do you use
DS
Vega?
is. Yeah, she's the only one I use.
Yeah. So, like Grinch said, focusing just on one commander to fight with.
I mean, I
And
might throw.
obviously, you might use your Hancock a bit, maybe, but
Yeah, I also have Sister Wolf. I usually like throw her in if there's a like just T1 Reinhardt or something just to clear it, but
Once you get up your pen gems a bit, it'll be easier to get full pen for sweet pen because the quantum module is like what base 5% instead of base 6%. So
it's base 5, I think.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
base 5. The thing is, if you get the devil's touch to like 44, you can just push your module straight to 45. Or you could just go 45 and you have a nanobot, but then or a proton, but then you'll need a nano to bring that up to 45 and then the proton to 46. So it's like a bit more bots, but
yeah,
like
it'll probably
if
be
you were to
better for
recycle
him
that
to.
devil's touch right now, you get 3 nanos back. And then you have some 40 bots, so you could like realistically you can push your quantum module up to 40 and then you just have 3 nanos right there to push it to 43.
Well, I
I'm
don't
not
know if
sure.
I'd be able to get it past that 35 mark.
Yeah, I save all my melange for that. I
Yeah.
always use my fucking I always use that for the 30 to 35 and then the 40 bots and the rest of it it's not that hard to grind out.
But yeah, you don't have enough low levels right this second. So I mean,
Yeah.
I wouldn't. That's definitely the smart move though, is to go into the sweep in set, but you got to have some more low levels to be able to feed into it too before, because you're
Yeah.
going to have that quantum module pretty high, and you're going to have to. I think it's like you have to. I mean, I think in order to, God, I can't remember exactly the combination of what you got to do. I think it's like a 47 headpiece, and dual 45s, and then I think it's 2
It
pen
depends on how
gems.
many pen gems you plan to use
Yeah.
too. You can realistically you can have I think you can sacrifice a lot of your gem slots for pen gems because I don't think sweet pen needs a lot. I don't think like you need I use full Andromeda for mine. I don't think you need full Andromeda. I think 3 is enough. I use full Virgo
Yeah.
for mine. I think 2 Virgo is enough.
You could also take away those 2 Scorpios
Yeah.
out of your builds, and you could put your
Well,
Andromeda on your legs, and then
Yeah.
you've got 2 slots there for the pen gems. Actually,
I
to be
think
fair, your Scorpio's not actually helping you if you're using tier 11.
Or tier
Oh, it's
10.
giving you HP, I guess, yeah, but
Yeah, but you get one shot at anyways.
Yeah, you have what 10 slots of gems? I think you could just
Yeah.
do 3 Andromeda, 2 Virgo, and then whatever slots you have left, you can use it for pen gems. Like I think Equalus is like for your helmet. I think Kane's is like the weapon pen gems. I think Lynx is also a weapon pen gem. So I think you could put all your like your Andromeda, your Virgo gems on like your pants and your pants and your ambition, and then just save all your weapon and your helmet slots for pen gems. Because if you could hit that full,
That-
if you could hit that
yeah,
full
that could work.
pen, sorry, go.
I said, yeah, that could work.
That's what I would. That's what my brother was doing for his art because he's also doing sweet pen now. I got him into it a little bit, and his levels also aren't that high, but he's got like three close to perfect pen gems. So his levels aren't like nowhere near mine, but I think he is just like barely at full pen, which is good because once you hit that 100, if you could sweep them, like in the end game, if you could sweep them, like 400% is like it can work sometimes because there's a lot of the end game shit that you see, like blocks and DS is like they don't.
They
Well,
don't
maybe
run it.
DS runs a 3-piece DS runs resistance weaken quite a lot, but like the blacks and a lot of the offense infantry comms like puppet, they don't really run resistance weaken at all, like 0. So 400% could technically cut it. It just depends on what you go against. That determines how much more sweet you need.
Gotcha.
You just have to pick up your you just have to pick your matchups more carefully, which sucks because you can't really see. You still can't see what someone's awakened for until you fight it. So that's kind of annoying, but
For where you are, I would honestly take out the preemptive and swap it for wings.
Well, yeah, that's what I was running, but I was fighting with Tier 12 yesterday, but that's the only reason I switched.
Well, I mean, you only really need I mean, the higher level the better, but yeah, I mean, level 1, because like the preemptive, I don't want to say you need canes, but the canes preemptive combo is really what like you're trying to do. And shutting down someone's gems at your level really isn't that big of a deal.
Yeah.
To be fair, what gems do you have at the moment, Virgo wise? Because you could potentially swap out those Scorpio for Virgo for now if you wanted. As long as you got enough, you could fill those with fill it back up when you swap out your gem sets later on.
I don't know what one's a Scorpio or.
I think they're on your pants and body, I believe.
Oh, I have Virgo on that one already. But I just put that on there.
Okay.
That one.
Yeah, because like
But
you've
I guess
got
you don't need to swap it yet.
ooh,
I'd
the
say.
perfect resistance weekend. That one's good. I like that.
Yeah,
one.
but don't put it on that
Yeah.
yet because if because if you're going to be using the sweet set, you'll be putting it on your assaults, won't you? Not.
Well, this is only for chest, I think, right?
Well, that's where he'll run his ambition with the sweep.
Oh,
pens
is that in your
anyways.
chest?
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's his
Yeah.
ambition. Yeah.
That's a really good gem.
Yeah.
but
That's a really
you've
good
only
one.
got level 20 Sui gear. So I honestly I wouldn't even push that up anymore either. I wouldn't eat it, but I wouldn't push it up anymore because
Yeah, that's what I plan on. That's why it's at 20. I didn't plan on really pushing it at all. The helmet's just 30, so I had enough to like the gold monsters that come around.
yeah.
But now with Poi, I can just do it with DS. So
I'd probably say that Virgo piece that you're looking at right now on your body would be really, really good.
Yeah, because you're not getting rid of ambition anytime soon.
No, I'd keep that for a long time.
Yeah, I mean you might never get rid of it. Like ambition, it's just a good piece.
And then I guess it's just when you decide to move your assault server and use them on your main permanently is where you should put the next Virgo.
you well, I have a Virgo on it already.
Oh well, yeah. So I guess you just need to put Gemini on the other one then.
Or do I run Gemini, or do I use those 4 slots for pen gems?
It depends. Do you have any pen gems at the moment?
Well, they can be pen gems. They're not right now, I don't think.
You'll have to repurpose them for like
Yeah,
close to
it gets
perfect
quite
ones.
expensive when you're repurposing those gems. So
If you can
I guess for now you can always put. Yeah.
If you can guarantee pen, then sure. If not, then Gemini.
2.4 is not bad.
I'll have to spend a lot of stuff to get them, but I could get them eventually. I guess I could work on it in the background and then switch.
Yeah. I mean, if you put Gemini on for now and then try and just, if you've got any spare resources, try and get something around 2.5 or higher.
Yeah, your arc is just in a weird place where like you're almost there, but you don't have enough.
What do you recommend putting on here?
HP.
Just HP.
Yeah.
It's good that he's starting to like save ahead of time for what he needs, which is good.
Yes.
He just needs to work on when he's ready to make the switch, which is probably like the T11 infantry unlock, that he's as close as possible to just making a clean transition over where he's not changing a bunch of stuff.
How much UC do you have? Like, can you do any upgrades or?
Not that I think. Not that I know. I'm pretty low.
So you're a ways away.
Yeah, I just got T10.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
like a little long term goal.
I don't even
But
watch hyperspace. I think. Yeah, I have 2K hyperspace.
so yeah, I would recommend as you get hyper, I would focus on getting your talents because those will help you a lot even at level 1.
So you just recommend just unlocking all the infantry ones?
Yeah, at least to level 1. Because those
Gotcha.
the percentages may look small, but they add up very quickly, and you will need them eventually. So you might as well just, as long as you're waiting on UC, you might as well just unlock them.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what your resource situation looks like, but if you have the Wormhole crystals, you might as well unlock them now if you're not researching anything.
Power shot is decent for DS if you're using T10 infantry.
Like the thing
Might not have enough. All right.
Yeah, like the thing I do on my arc is I constantly have something always researching. Like I don't speed through it. I just like I don't spend, so I can't just jump to T11. So I mean, just having those researching in the background while you're waiting, you'll get them and then put them on your troops, and you still got troops to unlock too. So you got like what 600?
Yeah. You need to get that one slot full for the tier 10 at least.
Yeah, I only have 600.
Yeah, so you need at least
You'll
one full
appreciate it
slot.
when you get that full amount.
What'd you say?
You'll appreciate it when you get a full slot. You do. Well, even one slot DS is really powerful.
I'll appreciate it till it gets TS and I get whacked.
Yeah, well,
I mean that happens. That happens
the
to everyone.
drawback of being tier 10.
I mean that happens to me sometimes. You just eat the loss and keep moving.
Yeah.
Well, everyone has to deal with it. Someone's going to counter you, especially with this meta at the moment. There's always a counter to you. So, like me sending a black against the Craig, it's just going to hurt. So you pull.
Yeah, I mean, my opinion, like for the most part, you're on the right path. You don't have the resources to do it, so you just gotta just time.
I just gotta wait till I get more bots.
Yeah, and then if you can push the 2 weapons up to 35 and 40, and then push your Devil's Touch to 44, that right there will carry your quantum module all the way up. Like you're close, you're just barely off.
Then how much SWE will I have once that quantum's 45?
What are you at now?
That's what I'm looking. 320.
So you'd be a little bit
320
over,
plus
a little over 500
plus the
probably.
30. So that, I mean, that'll pick off the ones that don't have any resistance. So
Yeah, so you get about 160 more at plus 30. So
Yeah, so versus no RWE, you'll be over the 400.
yeah,
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about scrapping the Devil's Touch now. I would just set up so you can make the push in one, one smooth push.
yeah. I also get 29 from the hole, so that helps.
I mean, if you can get your Devil's Touch to 44, that's a nice number, because if you scrap that, you get 5 nanos. And as much as pushing it to the 45 and getting a level 45 gear to push it to 50, you won't use it for ages.
Yeah,
So getting to 44 and then scrapping for 5 nanos might be worth it more. So that means you don't have all you have to do is get 2 more, and then you can have another gear that's going to be 45 once you get it ready.
and then what do you recommend I get the soul cutters to before I grab those?
I would say
Well,
35.
I'd say the 31. The 31's worth going to 35 and then scrapping. But as 30, it's a difficult call at that point. I'd say 31's like you've already pushed it a bit, so you might as well go to 35. I think the 30 could potentially be scrapped earlier if you need it.
I do have like 3 like lucky stars or something like that. Yeah,
I mean, I would
because I failed
Yeah.
times.
I would try to get the 31 up to 40 and the 30 up to 35 and then Devil's Touch to 44. That way you can scrap all 3 of them and crank up your quantum module. And you have enough
Yeah,
low
that's a good
bots
point, actually. Yeah.
you have enough low bots that you should be able to literally just go all the way up to 45, just right there.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
But you got to get all that set up first, which will take some time.
Yeah, I'll take a good
Yeah,
minute.
you just have to wait for good events. There's always events to get lower bots.
Yeah, but at least it'll take longer if you do 35, 40, and 44, but you'll be able to do it all in one sitting.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess just wait for events, grind those bots, and I guess work on the talents, as Squinch said, and then I guess in the meantime, slowly build up your T10 army to get that 1 slot.
Alrighty.
But at least you know what you're gonna do. You can still use what you've got at the moment, and then
Yeah.
Never able to talk now. Never, does your mic work?
Who?
Never.
well, if he's trying to talk, then it's not.
Can you hear me?
Now we get.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Fuck. My bad. I don't know what's been going on with my mic. I'm so sorry, dude. What's up?
Well, I mean, I feel like we're pretty much done unless you have something you want to add, or if Harris wants to add something.
No, because the thing is that until he gets T11 infantry, I mean, sweep pin's not going to doing good to make an immediate switch. So I do agree with y'all. It's to work towards getting it built up first. And then once you have T11 infantry, then you can make that switch. For now, though, I mean, just run the C10 DS. I mean, I would definitely switch out fourth skill. You don't have to have print because it's not going to help you out. Switch it out to something like either wings for that extra hit, or you can go twin, or well. I mean, if you had lightning pierce, then that'd be fun.
God,
If
if
you
you
could
had
get
that.
a high level. Yeah, if you get a high
Yeah.
level, that'd be real fun if you could get a high level. So, but I don't think you have that one. And as far as the pants and everything like that, for now, I mean, since you don't have the headpiece, I mean, you can run run that, so you'll still get a little bit, but you're not over the 400. Um, so you're still going to get some effects from Sui, because a lot of people think that Sui, and a lot of times people think that Sui is not like effective. But how can I explain this? It still has some effects, even if you're not fully swinging the person. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
like
You're
just
you might
nullifying
not,
the damage. You're still hitting harder still.
exactly. You're still hitting harder. You still have that much more of a chance to hit because the dodge to accuracy ratio is now affected by the sleeve that you have on there. So it still can help out. But yeah, that's a good direction to go to work towards. Yeah. So I'm good. I'm good with that.
Harris, you got anything to add, or? I'll take that as a no.
Guess that's a no. And Bane's probably just come in and can't see everything
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah, before we go, Panda, do you have any other
I
questions?
get the gist.
no, I don't have any.
All right. I mean, yeah, I appreciate you showing up. I hope we helped you. Yeah. If you guys want to do your outros, I'm good.
Okay. All right. Ed Lonely, thank you. Panda, thank you for joining us, man, and everything like that. And let's take a look into your art, man. Definitely got some, you got some work to do, of course, and everything like that. But that's what we do. We're here to help each other. So make sure you ask questions and everything. Especially going to that. Sweepin is a really fun set to run. So, but other than that, no, I'm good. Huh? Thank you all for joining. Y'all have a good
You're just in time.
day.
All right. We're out.